Coming up on Mountain News this morning, schools across the 14th region are competing in a daily attendance challenge. And the Pikeville Rotary Club hosted its annual Pancake Day with all proceeds going to several special missions.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning, I'm Caroline Mueller. It is 6:30 on this Monday, December 8th. Let's go ahead and check in with meteorologist Megan Dusmel for a look at your forecast this morning. Now, Megan, it's pretty calm out there now, but I have heard we are under a winter weather advisory. What can you tell us about that?
That's exactly correct. For many folks across eastern Kentucky, West Virginia, and Virginia, we are seeing that winter weather advisory. Here's a look for all those counties highlighted in purple. You can get more information on your county specifically on wymt.com/weather/alerts. Now, as we look towards satellite and radar this morning, you can see that we are looking at a mixture of cold rain, wintry mix, and snow. And as we go throughout the next several hours, temperatures will continue to drop, leading to those rain chances transitioning into a snow chance throughout the day. Here's a look at those temperatures again. These are the warmest temperatures of the day, so expect colder temperatures as we're heading to the afternoon. Make sure you're bundling up. Caroline.
Thank you, Megan. The Laurel County Sheriff's Office needs your help identifying a robber. Take a look at your screen. The Laurel County Sheriff's Office says this man seen wearing navy blue zip-up and a red hood robbed the Benjes Market on Kentucky 229 in Laurel County Friday night. Deputies say the robbery happened just before 11 p.m. If you know anything, you can contact the Laurel County Sheriff's Office. You can also send a message to the Laurel County Sheriff's Office Facebook page. Back in May, we shared the heartbreaking story of David Krell, who was paralyzed after a devastating tornado swept through southern Kentucky. After months of fighting, David has passed away due to complications from his injuries. His sister, Shawn Cupp, says the community has shown incredible support. A London business offered to pay for his funeral, and other community members have also donated money to help.
It's been really amazing. They've never let us down. I promise you that. They don't let anybody down. And just everybody has been amazing through all of it. We couldn't ask for anything more.
Cupp says their final goal is to take Krell's remains to Florida, where he grew up. The Hazard Fire Department responded to this house fire Thursday night on Carter Street. Crews also had to battle the cold and snow. Officials say the house was abandoned, but people were known to stay in it. The cause of the fire is not known and no injuries were reported. A lawsuit alleging abuse in Kentucky's juvenile justice system is unraveling. The case involves a teenage girl, now 20, who disappeared. That's according to our partners at the Herald Leader. Her attorney is asking to withdraw, saying he can't locate her. He says she may be homeless or in a psychiatric facility in Indiana. The suit claims the girl was held in a filthy isolation cell in 2022, mocked and neglected. The Department of Juvenile Justice denies mistreatment. A spokeswoman previously stated the girl should not have been in a detention facility due to her severe mental illness. The U.S. Justice Department is actively investigating Kentucky's juvenile detention centers. 10 people were hospitalized Thursday in Lexington due to a carbon monoxide leak. It happened at an apartment building under construction. The cause was a diesel heater that was not properly ventilated. Health officials say as it gets colder, it's important to get your heat sources checked. Some patients with carbon monoxide poisoning come in after their detectors go off, but others are found unconscious in their homes.
Carbon monoxide poisoning is typically fatal when somebody is in a situation where they are getting sick and then they become unconscious and they are alone and cannot be removed from that environment that they're in.
Doctors urge you to get a carbon monoxide detector for your home if you don't already have one. Yesterday, veterans of foreign wars Churchill Downs Post 2921 held a special remembrance ceremony in downtown Louisville. It brought troops from different branches of the military together to pay their respects to the soldiers who lost their lives that day. Those in attendance yesterday say it's a day every American should never forget.
It's important to remember your past and what brought us here and what it's American soldiers that lost their lives fighting for the country. They should be remembered. It is very important.
Churchill Downs VFW Post 2921 say they will host this remembrance ceremony every year moving forward. The Kentucky Department of Fish and Wildlife is expanding chronic wasting disease surveillance measures. Those are now in effect for 9 new counties, including Laurel, McCreary, Pulaski, Rockcastle, Wayne, and Whitley. It comes down after detection of CWD in a deer harvested in Pulaski County in September. Learn more about these regulations at WIMT.com. The deadly and catastrophic flooding in July 2022 destroyed scores of homes and businesses throughout eastern Kentucky. Friday, the president of Samaritan's Purse, evangelist Franklin Graham, welcomed several families who now have brand new homes in Knott County. WMT's McKinley Calandrino was there.
It's been nearly 3.5 years since the devastating July 2022 floods swept through parts of eastern Kentucky. Unimaginable losses that forced many families to start over. But they didn't have to do it alone.
And we come today to dedicate these houses, and we want to dedicate them in Jesus' name.
On Friday, 15 families were welcomed into their new, fully furnished homes in the Chestnut Ridge Higher Ground community.
Right now, these are houses, but when they move in, it's now a home. So there's a transformation from a house to a home. Those are your keys. Don't lose them.
A new set of keys for a reminder that after the storm, there's always a rainbow.
Right now, it seems like a dream.
Laura Honeycutt was impacted by the 22 and 2025 flood. She says since the flooding, rushing water into her home has been her biggest fear.
It's going to feel good. I'm not going to, have all that anxiety. I'm not going to dread to walk through certain spots of my house because, I know I'm safe.
And she is already planning on how she's going to make it a home, just in time for the holidays.
Oh gosh, I'm going to fill it with a whole lot of love. I'm going to fix me a big Christmas dinner, and I'll probably put me a Christmas tree up and some decorations. But it already feels like home. As soon as I turn that key, it already feels like home.
A new beginning for families and a model for others.
There'll be people from other parts of Kentucky who will come to see this community so they can go back and do it in their community, something similar. So this will be a showcase. It'll be, again, a beacon of light.
As these families showcase resilience and faith. In Knott County, McKinley Calandrino, WYMT Mountain News.
While there are 18 homes, only 15 families were able to move in this week, and the other 3 are expected to move in this Friday. Schools across the 14th region are competing in a daily attendance challenge through December 19th. The Perry County School Superintendent Kent Campbell pitched the idea to the other school districts. Now 15 high schools will face off each day, with the school earning the most daily wins taking home a trophy. Districts say attendance still has not returned to pre-COVID levels, and they hope the competition will give students another reason to show up.
And there's no replacement for being in the classroom with a teacher and just the standard instruction that happens every day in our school district. And so we really want to promote and tell our parents, hey, the greatest place for your kids during a school day for them to learn is to be with that teacher.
The challenge runs until December 19th and includes all 15 high schools in the region. Leaders hope this is a fun, competitive way to get attendance numbers up when they are not out for a school day, snow day. The Pikeville Rotary Club hosted its annual Pancake Day Friday, inviting people out for an all-you-can-eat meal. The event kicked off at 6 a.m. and lasted until 6 p.m., providing unlimited pancakes, sausage, and drinks for $6 per person, with all of the proceeds going to help fund the missions of the Rotary Club. Rotarians say they all pitch in to be a part of the event, saying it's one of their 2 large food-based fundraisers.
Whether we make money or not, we would do it because it's tradition, but we do make money for fun. This is a fundraiser, and the funds go back out to the community for, multiple different types of projects. Homeless, the elderly, the needy. We did flood projects.
Organizers say the event was a success, with folks braving the cold and snow for a stack of pancakes. As we dive deeper into colder weather, the Laurel County Sheriff's Office is making sure kids in their area stay warm this winter. The office is announcing their annual Kids Winter Warmth Drive. The event is hosted through their Behind the Badge program. Deputies will be collecting items this Wednesday through Monday, December 22nd. They're asking for new children's coats, gloves, socks, and toboggans. You can drop off donations in the Sheriff's Office lobby during their office hours, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. This time of year, keeping kids warm should be a priority, but experts say that task isn't as simple as it seems. Norton Children's Prevention and Wellness Team says wearing plenty of layers outdoors is key, but inside a car, those layers can hurt more than they help. Thick winter coats can impact how car seat harnesses fit, impacting their effectiveness in the event of a crash.
When you're in a car seat, we want that harness, or the seatbelt for that matter, to be as close to the child's body as possible. So having thick layers and jackets and things like that in between, that can allow for compression during a crash force, and that can make the harness be a lot looser than what parents anticipate.
Norton Children's experts suggest placing kids in a car seat with their regular outfit. Only after buckling in should you place a coat or blanket over them for extra warmth.
Let's talk temperatures this morning, as we've already seen a drop from the beginning of the newscast. We're looking at low 30s for our farther northern counties and a mixture of the upper 30s and low 40s the more you travel to the south. So keep in mind, these temperatures are just going to continue to drop throughout the next several hours. These are the warmest temperatures of the day so far. Now, in terms of what we're looking at right now, a mixture of some snow where those temperatures are at or near freezing, and some rain chances still holding on strong. Snow will take over by about that 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock time frame. Here's a look at that bus stop forecast for you. Upper 30s off to school and low 30s by the time you're heading home. Caroline.
Thank you, Megan, and thank you for joining us. The time is now 6:42. Still to come on Mountain News this morning, a woman's creation to help people with autism feel a little more at home in their own skin. We'll tell you what that stitch is.